that, to be honest with you. I was at first, here's where my head went. I was like, you're right. If I saw like my dad or a teacher or something doing the Macarena, you would just be funny, not sexual. But then how deep does that go? What if you saw your math teacher fucking somebody? That's sexual, right?
Completely not sexual.
It's still just silly? You just be
Just
like,
silly.
oh, Mr. Graham.
Classic Mr. Graham.
Anyway. Oh, I don't have Moobot open. I apologize for that. If there was a subscriber, I would have missed out on it. Also, we had Arrested House subscribe during the intro. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, yeah.
And Donor Kebab 69 right now. Excuse me, guys. I appreciate it. But let me talk about what we got going on with the docket today. We're going to open up with a little bit of Isaac, then Goofball Goals again, finally Lethal League. Simple as that. Shall we begin?
I like it.
Yes.
You want to do a seed?
I would love to do a seed. You want to drive the bus? It seems like you want to drive the bus, Nick.
I don't know who's first here.
You're first, because I did 411 last time.
Oh, that's a really good memory. Let's do 499 this time.
499? What is this, fucking Walmart?
Yeah.
All right, 499, 5007.
Done.
Have you noticed that when we do these seeded runs, we always have a tendency to give like doubles? I don't know what it's something like in the human condition is like we gotta give
numbers,
doubles.
man.
There's not enough numbers?
Have you looked at the keyboard? It stops at the 9.
I guess that's the problem with mathematicians. Like, if we're gonna continue the unending pursuit of human progress, we're gonna need to invent more numbers.
Yeah, I mean, you get to 9. Where do you go from there? Nobody's ever gotten past that point.
Well, then you go back to 1, like the Brian McKnight song.
Where does 0 fall into that, or does it not because it doesn't exist?
I think 0 is like in the context of Brian McKnight's Back at 1. It's when you go through puberty.
Can we actually just address all math in terms of Brian McKnight?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's pretty much Brian McKnight's philosophy was invented by the Mayans. Mayan McKnights.
Okay.
That's
when they invented the calendar.
Exactly.
Which is where math came from.
So it's 1, just like a dream come true. 2, just want to be with you.
Want to be with you.
3,
yeah.
girl,
we don't remember what happens.
3, it's girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. But 4, you remember 4, Nick?
No. I actually stopped at 2.
4 is the laziest. You only had the hit clips of Back at 1, apparently.
Yeah, I did. 11 seconds of shame.
4 is the laziest one. Repeat steps 1 through 3, which it doesn't even make sense to me. It just seems like lazy songwriting. What? How do you repeat this?
9 yet.
How do you repeat the step? She's like a dream come true and just want to be with you. How do you repeat that?
You don't. This is bullshit. I'm looking at the keyboard. It goes up to 9, and then we're looking at math in terms of Brian McKnight, and now we're only up to 2.
That song was written back in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe it was before the number 9 was actually invented. So I think they went up to 5.
Well, when did 4 get invented? Because we didn't even talk about 4 yet.
4 is repeat steps 1 through 3. It's kind of a lazy way out, but it's the truth.
So, man, math is complicated.
That's why I never did it, ever. Math's for fools. Addition is for nutritionists.
Addition is for nutrition.
That's what I always say. Subtraction gives me inaction. Hey, Cole500, thanks for subscribing and giving us a quick segue out of that conversational death trap.
Add a little bit more broccoli to your diet and subtract a little bit more poop.
I think broccoli would make you poop a little bit more volume.
No, it might. It might get the volume out of you, but you gotta raise the volume up to 11 with the broccoli meter.
Okay, yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know, Nick. For once, I've decided to go all in on this conversational absurdity, and I don't know if I like where we've ended up, to be honest with you.
I don't either. It's just a crazy world for us. Holy shit. I had Cole500 just subscribe. Thank you very much, Cole500. Welcome to the quarry, and thank you for making my dreams come true, and thank you to Anonymous for a $69 donation.
Wow.
That is a big way to start off the show with a message, I like you. I like you back. That is a very generous donation. Sincerely, thank you very, very much. Let's raise some rock donkeys in chat, please.
And you know what? Raise your rock donkeys for Zero Awakening, too. Thank you very much for the subscription. Well, whatever we did, Nick, it appears to have worked. Brian McKnight really resonates with the 13 to 25-year-old predominantly male demographic of Twitch.tv.
I've said that for years. I don't know why you haven't taken me up on this until now.
He really has. He's always been saying, dude, you gotta drop some Brian McKnight tangents. It really gets the people going.
It does get the people going. Look at them going. They're just dropping emotes now.
Something's going on here, I'll tell you that much.
Maybe it's all that broccoli they've been eating.
Nick.
Knocks the donkey right out of you, yeah.
Give me your vegetable hierarchy. Start
I have
low.
a weird one because I have some allergies
That's
to things.
fine.
I can't actually eat a lot of vegetables.
Hey man, no one
problems.
could be mad at you for low ranking a vegetable you're allergic to.
Okay, as long as we can clear that up right from the get-go. I have a kind of strangely high appreciation for spinach.
Okay,
Which
nothing
is
wrong with
a
that.
thing that I think a lot of people don't necessarily resonate.
Okay.
I've never actually ranked these before, so I might actually end up needing to readdress them a little bit later. And also, I don't want to get into that bullshit, like, it's not a vegetable, it's a fruit thing.
Of course.
Like, I know chat's gonna, whether I tell them to or not, but I like tomatoes a whole bunch. I think we all know that already.
Makes sense.
I like cucumbers a bunch, I like carrots a bunch. I don't like this Ben Spoon at all. That's gonna
Ben
get
Spoon's
resolved.
really good, man.
Really?
I have to say Lucasade95 and Noctamore before I forget those usernames. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. Much appreciated.
All right, on your recommendation, I took the Ben Spoon. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the
Spoon
asshole.
Bender's good, man.
All right. I mean, homing shots can be good. It doesn't do anything for damage, or it's just homing? That's it.
Just homing, but it's still pretty good.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
It's better than not having it.
So yeah, those are like my top 3 or 4, whatever I just said. And then bottom, like I can't really appreciate celery at all.
You don't like celery?
Yeah, well, that's one of the ones that really like gets my my tongue in a twist because of the itchiness that it gives me for some reason.
Celery does have kind of like a weird, I don't want to say toxin, but it's got the chemical that is kind of like bitter, acidic type stuff going on.
It's
I can
also super
understand it.
fibrous. Like I don't even like the texture, even if I could eat it all the time.
I really like celery and will evangelize celery, especially in the form of a mirepoix soup base. You know, really get the depth of flavor going on in there.
Right. Oh, I forgot mushrooms also. Those are super high on my... They're probably actually like #1.
Dude, we would get along so well if we owned a garden, because I hate mushrooms. I don't really like tomatoes. I'm down with the celery. So yeah, we could have a garden together, and we'd split it like right down the middle. Wouldn't be a problem.
Is there a requirement that you have to have a little of each of those things? Like if you just don't like something, you don't have to have it in your garden, right?
Yeah, but we could have a garden together, Nick.
Okay, I like that. Oh, I forgot about asparagus and broccoli. Those are also pretty high on my list too.
Your
I know
broccoli.
that I'm not really listing them at all. I'm just kind of just naming things I like.
Your broccoli.
Where's your asparagus fall?
Asparagus is definitely a top tier vegetable for me.
Yeah, it's way up there. It's real good.
It's a primo one though. It's like, you know, who doesn't like, you know, beef tenderloin or something like that, right?
Oh, vegetarians probably.
Yeah, but sirloin's up there, dog.
Okay.
Sirloin's up there.
And from the guy who's just talking about his chili again today, man.
I control F for parsnips, 0 results. We don't all live in the old British Empire. Luke, what is it? Parsnips. What even is a parsnip?
I've probably only had parsnips like once in my life. It's usually more like you hear about parsnip puree than you hear about people just eating parsnips.
Parsnips are one of those weird vegetables where when you go to Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, like the 80-year-old lady is like, well, I'll take the parsnips along with the sweet potato mash or something like that.
Well, sweet potatoes are good. Potatoes in general are great.
Potatoes are my top tier vegetable.
Potatoes and mushrooms, man, just stew in general is real good.
Not mushrooms, though.
Me a nice, you know, beef, mushrooms, carrots, and potatoes in a big old stew. Just let that simmer forever.
I'm down with carrots as well.
They gotta be cooked though. I can't eat raw carrots. They also do the itchy thing.
All right. Really?
Yeah, it's dumb. I like carrots enough that I wish they didn't.
Honestly, it surprises me. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, just because it seems like carrots are such a mild vegetable.
I don't think it's to do with mild. I think it's just to do with like certain pollens or something that they have on them. Because when I cook them, I don't have the issue anymore. So
that makes a lot of sense then. Weird.
Yeah, I need to go to an allergist. It's like on my list of things to do someday.
Yeah. You just made my list of things to do today, carrots. You best be careful. Really good for your eyesight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, get that vitamin carrot in them.
Yeah, it's keratin, I think is what it's called.
Keratin.
Yeah.
It adds a lot of tin to your diet, though.
Yeah, but you need tin. Like, certain heavy metals don't poison you. They're actually good for you in small doses.
Aluminum, mercury.
Mercury especially.
Especially mercury.
Gold, yeah.
It's a soft metal, so it actually just dissolves right into your blood.
Just makes it more valuable. Hyreth, thank you very much for that subscription, by the way. This has been the most intense peep fight I've, like, ever had.
I hope you make it out, man.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna... Even if I die, I'm not really gonna die. But...
You get an onk or something?
No.
9 lives?
Maybe.
It's usually that or maybe a 1-up mushroom.
Why an hour early? Well, let me take an opportunity to address that, Nick. Have you dealt with that yet this week?
Not me in particular, no.
Europe went through daylight savings time. Parts of Europe, I should say. I don't want to say Europe is one continuous spoon beast or anything like that. But, yeah, Europe, parts of it have gone through daylight savings time, meaning that instead of it being on at the normal time, it's actually an hour early for you for now. But it'll become an hour later this upcoming Sunday when North America goes through daylight savings time. There you go.
It's amazing that the world is coordinated enough to do this every year.
It's pretty wild. Well, this is gonna be like my 26th or something. I know how old I am. I just don't know how many I've actually gone through, right? But yeah, this is my 26th or something daylight savings time, and I still have to remember. Do we go backwards now or do we go forwards?
You fall back.
We fall back. That's correct. Yeah.
That one's built right in, so you can remember easily.
It's not really built right in. We made it up.
Mnemonic device.
Yeah, Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic device. It's not the first time I've said that either in my life.
A week of pure bliss. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good trinket there.
How do you know mushrooms are not a goddamn vegetable? What?
Mushrooms are, well, they're a fungi. A
yeah,
fungus.
but I don't care.
But
I eat them like a vegetable.
In a culinary standpoint, they're a vegetable.
I already said I don't care if they're vegetables or not. It's just like what I call them.
Dude,
for me.
If you went to a pizza place and it's like, hey, for like $8, you can put unlimited vegetables on your pizza. And you said, okay, so I'll have like green peppers, mushrooms. And they said, whoa, 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 hold up a minute, buddy.
Hold the phone.
Mushrooms ain't no vegetable. You'd be like, excuse me? So don't give me this horse shit.
I would leave. I would walk out.
Really? I'd probably just get like, I'd rake them over the coals with some expensive ones. I'd get like some olives and some jalapenos or something like that. Artichoke hearts.
On your pizza?
Fuck yeah, jalapenos on my pizza.
Also, do you like artichokes in general?
I love artichokes, Nick.
Do you like just the hearts or the whole deal?
I've never eaten any part of an avocado or of an artichoke that's not a heart.
The leaves are great, man. That's
Really?
what I like about them. I actually don't like the hearts as much. Although if you make them into a dip, they're pretty damn good anyway.
Yeah? You're all about the dips, Nick.
Are you gonna tell me a 5-layer dip isn't one of the most delicious things in the world?
I'm gonna tell you I've never had a 5-layer dip.
Well, you're missing out, man.
It's called I've
Life's
had
too
a Belgian
short to
dip.
not have that.
Life's too short to not have a 5-layer dip. Well, I don't watch American football, so I don't get that kind of like sit around the campfire, you know, have some hot wings and some 5-layer dips and some Frito pie. Like, I don't get that, man, in my life.
I don't think the Frito pie has to necessarily play a role.
Frito pie is a real thing, though.
It is a real thing.
It's a real
I've never
thing.
experienced it personally.
Really?
It's like a bunch of cheese inside of a bag of Fritos or something, as far as...
No, my god. Maybe that's the way freaking Doug Prishpreed makes it. It's it's like a casserole with the Fritos make up like the top layer. It's like a meat casserole with Fritos making up the crusty layer. I've never had one either. Oh, I'm open to it. I'm just saying.
I think this might be a different, like, regional thing, because I've never heard of it like that.
All right.
Your version sounds a lot better, honestly.
Indy7F, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way.
Chaz called me a dip head. I like dip.
He really does like dip.
Go crazy for some pineapple salsa. Stuff's real good.
What are you on, buddy? And
I'm
can I
on
have
Caves
some?
1.
All right, me too.
When did I fight Peep? You said there was a Peep here somewhere.
He's in the boss room, you ding dong. What do you think?
Oh, you went to the boss first. Okay. I forget that you don't do things in normal order always.
I do things in exactly the proper order.
Well, it's proper for you. It's not proper for me.
I'm gonna buy this, just so that I can probably get a deal with the devil on the next floor. Yo, don't be hating on Nick for the pineapple salsa. What's wrong with pineapple salsa?
What is there to hate about that?
Danny DeFrito. Out of context, doesn't matter. I like that a lot. I think people have very strong opinions about pineapples. Nick.
They're one of my favorite fruits. I don't know how you could call that a bad thing.
You know what I don't like about pineapples?
The spiky outside, that's it.
Yeah, they're annoying to prepare. But
after that, though, it's gravy.
It is pretty much gravy, yeah. Once you get it, it's just gravy, man.
Love some pineapple gravy? That sounds awful, actually.
That actually does sound pretty horrible.
Raspberry chipotle salsa sounds really good.
Dude, if you took me to a grocery store and asked me to pick out my favorite brand of salsa, I would say, do you have strong opinions on it? Because I don't give a shit. Are we having tortilla chips or tacos or something? Just get whatever salsa you want. As long as it's not like cyanide salsa, I'm on board.
So if I got pineapple salsa, you wouldn't mind?
If you got, I would probably not even notice until I took like a second bite, and I would be like, "Is this pineapple?" And you'd nod, and I'd go, "It's pretty good."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like pineapple.
That's very congenial. I like that.
I agree. Yeah, I know a lot of people get like anal about their spiciness too. I like spicy food, but I'm not gonna turn on my nose at a mild salsa. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've never had a super spicy pineapple salsa. I'd kind of like to try that, though. It might be quite good.
Yeah, maybe. Next time we have tortilla chips together, you feel free.
All right. Next time we have tortilla chips together and we're also at the grocery store picking out salsa together.
It's going to have to be like a pretty good grocery store, because if we're going to like a budget grocery store, you're just getting mild, medium, hot. That's all you. That's your selection right there.
I don't know. The stuff I'm talking about is not that rare. I've seen it pretty much everywhere I go.
Really?
Do I want Brother Bobby?
Brother Man Bob. Oh,
or I could get the mark for 3 spirit hearts. I think I'm gonna do that.
The mark's pretty good, Nick.
I did it. Damage up. I needed the damage, honestly.
You got to deal with the devil?
Yeah.
I didn't get to deal with the devil.
Yeah, I did really well on my fight with Keeper.
Well, me too, but I got to deal with the devil on the floor preceding that, so my odds were lowered as a result.
I don't know what this message means. Thank you very much to Lukozod for the $5.69 donation. Thanks for the stream, guys. Love them. Heart peas. Okay. Tell NL I was talking to him on Twitter about the NZ Lewis Road cream.
That's the chocolate milk.
Oh, okay, the really expensive shit. All right. Milk can't get him it, but I can send the exact chocolate it's made from. Expect it soon.
So for real, I appreciate it. And I guess if you're already sending it, I'll eat it. But don't send me like chocolate milk, because it's gonna go bad.
I think the person said that they were sending just the chocolate.
That's acceptable as well.
Although I would think that might be a little complex to send over country borders or something.
As long as it's wrapped, I don't think it matters.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very nice. Thank you for the donation, and thank you for sending Ryan chocolate.
Sure, yeah. I appreciate it. Tell Nick Lucozade is a drink. I know. It's Gatorade. It's like British Gatorade.
Sounds refreshing.
Gatorade's all right.
Well, sometimes you gotta replenish those free radicals or whatever you're missing in your blood. What is this?
It's
Razor?
electrolytes. Not free radicals are gonna.
It stops the cancer. I don't.
No, the free radicals are what helps cause cancer, man.
Yeah, you gotta stop them.
Oh, you don't stop them with you don't stop them with electrolytes though. You stop them with antioxidants. You got it all confused. You got your electrolytes where your antioxidants should be.
I don't have enough antioxidants, so I can't remember what
You're drinking coconut water instead of eating blueberries.
Shit, man, that sounds awful.
You're cruising for a bruising.
I really like the idea of coconut water, but I've had it and it didn't really do much for me.
Yeah, I've never had it.
Kind of average, just like some kind of cloudy water.
I think coconut water is one of those things that is like a hangover cure.
All right, well, you just drink a lot of water too.
Yeah, coconut water is like electrolyte rich, and it also has the same like
knocks out all the free radicals.
You're dead, Nick. You don't even know it yet. You're taking electrolytes when you should be taking antioxidants. This guy.
Well, the first time I did it by accident, the second time I did it on purpose. You probably figured me out, though.
No, when the new radicals sing, "Don't give up, you only get what you give," you know, "Wake up, kid, you got the dreamer's disease." They're not talking about a disease caused by free radicals. I think the dreamer's disease is being like too ambitious or something like that.
I thought dreamer's disease is when you never wake up from sleeping.
No, that's just like, that's when you're dead.
It's called being in a coma.
Yeah. That's just when you die.
Are you sure you're dreaming when you're dead? I guess it depends if you're in California or Canada.
Definitely not gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole, because pretty soon we're talking about what happens after you die, and then it's, so I was staying at the Infinite Room Hotel, and blah, blah, blah. What if we're just brains in jars?
Go to the Infinite Hotel when you die?
Look, man, I don't care if we're, you know, brains in jars or a computer simulation for a better race. All I care is I get my rent paid by this Friday.
Yeah. It honestly doesn't make a bit of difference.
Doesn't matter to me at all. Hey, we proved that we're brains in jars. All right, cool. Does that mean I don't have to pay taxes anymore? No? All right, well, I'm going to go to work then. What are you going to do?
Also go to work.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't like my radicals to be free. I prefer them to be oppressed.
Oh, Nick. Did you get... Oh, that's a Spirit Heart Waste. Did you get Flat Penny?
No.
I'm straight up rolling in keys right now.
I have 3. I mean, that's enough.
Is it as many as 17, though?
It's substantially less.
That's what I thought.
Far less than that number, yes. See if I can get a blood bag.
Yeah, you're on Catacombs too, huh?
Yep.
Let me know if maybe the blood bank works out a little bit better for you than it did for me.
That's not seeded, right?
Nah. You know what I got out of it?
No.
About 14 keys thanks to Flat Penny, but apart from that, not too much.
Should have said IV bag. That's usually what it is anyway.
IV bag's pretty good though when you got Flat Penny, man. I could get like unlimited
right.
keys. Ridge chips.
Thank you to Indy7F for the $5 donation. Fucking hype for Rebirth.
Yeah!
So hype, I need to give away some money to a rad dude. Thank you very much. I'm very hyped for it as well. So I share your sentiment.
Dude, it's actually out of control.
It is.
As of tomorrow, it's a week away.
Yeah, I said in your chat the other day when we were playing Counter-Strike, like, there are 4 NLSSs until we can
Yeah,
be
dog!
Rebirth.
We only have 7 days of Christmas left. What is that? Like fucking 7 ladies dancing, 6 lords a leaping, 5 golden rings, which is the best.
Laying?
What's your favorite of the 10 days of Christmas or the 12 days of Christmas, Nick?
The geese, because they're laying.
9 geese a laying? More like 9 geese a lame, which is what you're being right now.
You gotta get your Christmas dinner right, and you gotta get the goose. So the goose is already laying. It's like you just go ahead and eat it.
The correct answer is 5 golden rings. It's like you never sang this song.
What are you, Sonic the Hedgehog?
It's 5 golden rings. That's the correct answer.
Who cares?
Because instead of it being the same formula, you get to go 5 golden rings.
I like the 4 hummingbirds too. Those are pretty sweet.
It's actually 4 calling birds.
Nah, like they can fly in the air stationary, which makes them better than a lot of other types of birds.
It's 4 calling birds, Nick.
Yeah, hummingbirds. That's what I keep saying.
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves. Really just like, if you own an aviary. Yeah, that's what the 12 Days of Christmas is, just a list of birds, basically.
What a bunch of garbage. Get a new song, everybody.
So it starts with a partridge, 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens, 4 calling birds. By the 5th day of Christmas, well, you know, maybe that's the first 4 days are just trying to set you up. And then your friend or your spouse is like, oh, I can't deal with another 7 days of birds.
Birds are coming up.
Yeah, and then on the 5th day, 5 fucking golden rings, 1 for each finger. You'd be like, on one hand anyway. You'd be like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. And then the next day, you're like, fucking, what the? You got me 6 nobles jumping through the air? Like, what's up with that shit? And then you just be along for the ride because it's like Lynchian at that point.
Yep. Not that far off. It's basically like Eraserhead.
It's pretty much, yeah, there's, some stuff going on in Eraserhead that's not that dissimilar from that bird apocalypse there.
I'm also thinking of the Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho, the one where the crows line up all over things.
Psycho's the one where it takes place entirely in a rear window, I think. Vince Vaughn's in.
The Cracked Rear View, I thought it was called. The Matchbox 20 album.
Is that a Matchbox 20 album?
I hope so. I'm pretty sure it is.
Cracked Rear View. I
100%
thought that might be like a Dave Matthews Band album or something.
Chat knows. Chat, help us out here. We get so far down the rabbit hole of making stupid fucking references, we don't even know what they are anymore.
Some old man at the farmer's market poisoned me yesterday. That
What?
sounds fucking serious. Like
That sounds like an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Like he fed you something you didn't want, but it was an actual poison, or like he literally poisoned you. Oh, cracked your review. That's Hootie and the Blowfish, Nick.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that reference can stand in for the other one, too.
It's the album that contained their smash hit Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch, I think.
That sounds real good. Does Dame Drops know about that?
I actually... So sometimes I like this actually a lot, because sometimes it's easy to lose perspective on what we do when people sometimes come that we think is silly, right? Like whenever I take like an item in Isaac that I think synergizes in one way and then it doesn't, and people get mad at me, I'm like, oh, this is like, I'm really stressed out about this. And it's true, and it is real stress, right? It happens. But then I was watching a Damn Drops video, specifically it's the one where it's the Little Caesars like pretzel crust pizza. And he goes off on a tangent for like a minute about how there's not very much tomato sauce on it. And in the comments, people are like, oh my god, you call yourself a reviewer? Like if you just did some fucking research, you would know that the Little Caesars pretzel pizza doesn't even come with tomato sauce, it comes with cheese sauce. Like seriously,
Leave Dame alone.
Seriously, damn, you're off your game, man. And I'm like, wow. So
That guy is so nice. How could you be a dick to him?
it puts it into a little bit of perspective for me.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it was, but in a way, I was like...
Did a little research.
It was seriously like that. I was like, maybe if you're good at your job, damn, you would know they use a cheese sauce for that $6 pizza instead of a tomato sauce. Like, if I was Little Caesars, I would be pissed.
You know what? Dame has helped me not buy a couple things, and that's enough that I'm thankful for it. If he gets a couple wrong, it's fine. We all make mistakes. Who cares?
It's a fucking $6 pizza, dog.
There was like a barbecue something or other at Burger King that I was like, this is gonna be off the chain. And then I watched his video on it, it looked like shit. And I never bought it. So he saved me like $5 or something. That's great.
Yeah, you know.
Didn't cost me a penny.
I also kind of feel like he's just like a food reviewer, but not like... He's like a food Let's Player, is maybe what I'm trying to get at. He's kind of like... I
actually totally agree.
He's more of an entertainer than it's, you know, he's not rolling up fucking like a Heston Blumenthal, you know, how's the nitrous oxide gelato, right? He's...
I kind of wish he did that too, but that's fine.
We got some dope like foie gras from Burger King. Anyway.
He knows what's good. I got the blue candle. I'm real happy about that.
Yeah. I saw it and re-rolled it. How do you feel about that, Nick?
I hate it.
Yeah, there you go. He's a Let's Eater.
Blue candle's like top 5 favorite item.
It's a really good item, Nick. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's
re-rolling
not.
it is just kind of blasphemy to me.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's not a good item.
I'd take it over brim snapping any day.
All right, that's fucking ridiculous. But you're
This shit
entitled.
doesn't help me.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
It's like, oh, do you want to just charge up for 2.5 hours, or do you want to just kill everything in the room in like 3 seconds? I'd rather do the second thing.
Hey NL, I subbed before you opened up Moobot. Can you acknowledge my $5 spent? Yes, BF Kelleher. I recognize your name. Welcome back. Or if this is your first time, maybe I need to go see a neurologist. But either way, thank you very much for the subscription.
Best friend Kelleher.
Ghost Face Kelleher.
There you go. Thank you to Banana Guy 12 for the $1 donation. What are your opinions on daylight savings, and do you see a point in them? I see the point of why they exist, but at this point, I don't think it matters that much anymore.
So there's this YouTuber who is very popular. You probably know him, CGP Grey.
Haven't heard of him.
All right. He does these informative videos that are usually pretty short and explain in a very like everyman kind of way some things about the world, like why do we have pennies? Is it still good to have pennies? Stuff like that. Why is the U.S.
Well, as a Canadian, you have an opinion on that.
He's American and he took our side.
Wow.
But
I feel so betrayed right
also,
now.
like, why is the U.S.-Canadian border set up the way it is, and some kind of peculiarities associated with it. But he has a video on daylight savings time where he sort of lays out the case against daylight savings time and why he thinks it's a silly idea to still exist. I would encourage you people out there in chat to go watch it if you want a little bit more perspective on why daylight savings time has historically existed and why maybe it's an antiquated idea that doesn't need to exist now.
My opinion on it just goes as far as I like the part in the fall where I get an extra hour, and that's my entire emotional investment in it.
I mean, yeah, but then you pay for that, right?
No, I know. It's just about you give a little to get a little later on,
But
know?
you don't, really. I mean,
It's an
like,
investment.
it's not an investment because it's the worst investment of all time.
Well, I know you break even, but like you're in a different stage of your life later on.
Maybe you need
Also,
that.
you're gonna die on one side or the other of that at some point.
But you don't actually gain like an hour of life as a result.
Kinda do if you die. on the
You
other
don't
side.
You don't get an extra hour of life as a result of daylight savings time, Nick.
It's kind of like a supernatural.
You
way
would
of
just
keeping
die
things-
like an hour
like,
later, but you still get the
Come
same amount
on.
of life.
You get way more life.
You don't.
You know what you could do in an hour?
So
You could go skydiving in an hour.
is your argument that if you died, you would want to die like in November?
Yeah, the extra hour.
You'd
Not
want
when
to
you lose the hour.
You'd want to die in November or something.
Of course,
so,
I want to die in
so
November.
that you never had to lose you like cheated the system.
It actually makes sense to die in November because it's like fall and everything, so it's thematically coherent.
Yeah, that's like the most important thing for everybody when they think about dying, I think, is would this be thematically appropriate?
I think if you're trying to make like your memoirs make sense from like a dramatic
yeah.
storytelling, perspective,
yeah.
it makes sense to die then.
And then after you do it, you can write the chapter on your own death.
Exactly.
$6 pizza dog. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Pizza dog?
$6 pizza dog.
I love a pizza dog.
By the way, I know that Conquest fight was real bad. In my defense, Conquest is a piece of shit, so... There you go.
Thank you to Qbert for the $1.69 donation. Lucozade isn't really British Gatorade. Lucozade is carbonated.
Oh, okay, so it's
Said
like...
it in two different ways.
It's kind of like British Mountain Dew then. Sort of.
British Mountain Dew.
It's a great subscriber name, too.
Is there such a thing as British Mountain Dew? Like, do they have Mountain Dew in the UK?
I don't know, man. It's called, oh, there's a good joke there somewhere. But first, Citizen Snips 454, up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. What's a, thanks for the subscription. What's a, like a type of geographical thing that you associate with, England exclusively? Not exclusively, maybe, but
I don't
like,
understand the question.
the same way you might say, like, fjords are associated with Scandinavia. What's
Does there have to
associated
be
with?
an answer to that? Because I don't know that there is.
I think there is one, like a hovel or something, or...
Wow.
Is hovel bad? Maybe I mean haven.
I don't know that you mean either of those, honestly.
All right. I'm worried. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Well, we should get to the bottom of it. We should get Sherlock on the damn case. He'll figure it
He's
out.
too busy being Doctor Strange now.
Oh. Strange love or just strange?
No, just he's Benedict Cumberbatch. He's Doctor Strange. I don't know who Doctor Strange is, but he got cast as him today. I barely know who Benedict Cumberbatch is.
Yeah, I see people like freaking out about him a lot, but I don't actually know what he does.
It's on Sherlock, the BBC Sherlock.
Oh, I haven't watched that. I've heard it's very good though.
I've only seen the first two series, but they're pretty good. Pretty good show.
I guess I'm a fan of Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's in.
I like saying his name.
Yeah, he's in the second Star Trek movie.
I haven't watched that either.
It's pretty
I've
good.
somehow exactly evaded all of his work.
He's Smog. Smog. In,
Smoke? I haven't seen the Smoke either.
Yeah, me neither. Alrighty then.
3 for 3 so far.
Well, you know what?
What else do you have for me?
Honestly, I don't know what else he's been in.
Yeah.
England is Moors. Okay, yeah. Could have been called Moorish Dew.
The Sluggish Moors.
Alrighty then.
That's an indie game joke.
Yeah? What was that from? It sounds familiar-ish.
It's a game titled
The
that.
game is just called Sluggish
The
Moors.
Sluggish Moors, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was my game of the year for 2069.
Are you sure it wasn't Splinter Cell Lion's Egg
I think
Basket?
that's real fucking funny, don't you? Have
Yeah.
some respect, man. Jade Raymond left Ubisoft Toronto this week, thereby probably killing any hope I had of the Splinter Cell, as popularized by Blacklist, becoming like a slightly more common sequel or something.
Well, how often do you want them? Once a year?
I don't know, like once every few years. I don't want a Splinter
There
Cell
hasn't been
once a year.
precedent yet.
Sorry, what?
A few years haven't passed yet, so how do you know that you're still out
Well,
of luck?
they've maybe not fired, but the studio head of the studio resigned. Or yeah, it's the studio, not the publisher.
They can't do it without him?
She's the director of the project. I'm not saying they can't do it without her. I'm just saying, you know, it's a bad omen.
All right, I'm sorry Splinter Cell will never exist again. I know Josh liked it a lot too, so that's sad.
It's like a really good game. As the longer the time goes on, the more people are coming around to Blacklist. I'm not trying to say, oh, I was there first. I'm just saying the long tail is proving good on that game. And people are going to think of that the same way they think of, like, well, maybe not like a Fallout or something, but it's going to be popular, man.
I think someone's implying that Benedict Cumberbatch is the Tower in Tower Heist.
He's a tall individual. He's a tall man.
I like that a lot. Oh, tears down. I don't want that though.
Yeah.
Did you win yet?
You're damn right. Yet? Cold Fever 18. Blacklist was great. I ignored you, Nick, because I'm not yet.
Okay. But you've got at least 2 out of the 3.
No, right? I only got 1 actually.
Oh wow.
9 lives. I've literally never heard anybody talk about Blacklist other than NL. The game's fucking good, man.
Yeah, but he talks about it enough to make up for everybody else not talking about it.
We're like a year and a half on, almost, from the release of Blacklist. I'm comfortable being the only Blacklist evangelist that's out there, you know? Because people are gonna catch on. I have 100% faith, and if they don't, it's their own fault. I'm not trying to convert people over to the idea of Blacklist. I'm just saying, hey, remember who's saying it back in, 2013, that Blacklist was dope as heck. It was me.
Splinter Cell evangelist.
And I think the problem is that people were too close to Splinter Cell when it came out, and they were, oh, Michael Ironsides isn't doing the voice. Sure, that sucks, but the game's
it's just
like
one side, right? It's not plural.
Dude, yeah, you think you're real funny.
See, it's
this kind of discourse that draws away from the actual, positive attention the game should have received.
So because people keep saying pluralized or singular Michael Ironside, that's what's stopping people from liking it?
Yeah, they're focusing on the non-issues, man.
I think that's a real issue. I think this guy deserves to be credited properly for his work.
Oh, I did forget the telepills. You're right, Chad.
Yeah, and you forgot the telepills. It's also distracting from how popular this game could have been.
Wheel of Fortune? I don't want that.
What's this pill? Did I get this pill? It's only 3 cents. I'll just take it anyway.
Thank you. Blacklist was phenomenal. Hey, and also, I'm not trying to say that Blacklist is better than Chaos Theory or Pandora Tomorrow, but...
Or Double Agent. Don't forget Double Agent.
Look, I didn't play Double Agent, so I definitely wouldn't say that.
It.
I think you're being a little bit presumptuous there, Nick.
I am.
But what I will say is that I think it's real darn good. And I want to talk about stealth games with people, but everybody who played stealth games in that era apparently only played Dishonored, and I haven't finished Dishonored, so I end up looking like a scrub.
Like a chump. Hey.
Exactly. Hable the Doc Johnson, thank you for the subscription, by the way.
And I haven't played Dishonored. It looked good.
The amount I played of it was awesome. I had a really good time with it. I didn't finish it because it came out literally the exact same day as XCOM, and as history has shown, I played like 130 hours of one of those games. Didn't leave a lot of time for the other one.
I watched a lot of speedrunning of Dishonored, which I guess kind of tinted my view of it a little bit, because now I only see the angles.
Yeah, that could ruin it, I guess. Unless you wanted to speedrun it yourself.
I don't think so. I kind of want to just play it a little slower.
I'm sure the 7th game in the mildly popular Splinter Cell franchise will definitely have its reputation grow over time. You know what? If you don't like it, you can leave.
That's such a good comment.
It's a good
Nick
game,
totally
man.
is David Tennant here today. Oh, thanks. I like that. That's a good compliment. Thank you also to Jim Cool for the $2 donation. Hey, Nick, do you only ever make videos on games you find yourself, or do devs ever request vids for their games? And then I got another donation, so just scroll down. I'm considering putting together a demo version of my game to send to YouTube channels. Feel free, send it over. I have a contact link on my website, indie-impressions.com. I take requests.
Oh, yeah. Learning C the hard way. I think you're actually like a computer programmer, but good thing it's not learning D the long way. Anyway, thanks for subscribing. That was a lame joke. I'll give you your money back if you want it.
What do you need to learn about a D?
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you, if you got any questions, ask your mother.
Why, does she know?
Yeah, probably. Insides and outs. Up and down, to the side.
Welcome to the Lion Pride?
Yeah, reverse cowgirl.
Excuse me?
Don't do that.
Thank you to Anonymou5 for the $1.69 donation. Nick, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you very much. That's all very nice to say. And thank you very much for your donation contribution to the stream.
You said it as if it rhymed.
I thought it was going to rhyme, actually. I never got there. I thought it was a little bit of poetry for you and me.
You had the rhyming voice on.
I did. Now I don't. Really, I'm glad that I took this blue candle.
Yeah?
Such a good item.
Oh, it's fine, I guess. 10 yard. Or tag, nard. Up, down to the Lion Bride. Welcome. You are. Abide. I don't know. You got my brain all up in, you got my brain all up in rhyming, Nick.
Welcome to the Lion Rhyme.
No, let's not do that, though. For real, though, man, Blacklist.
What else is there to say?
It's good. I hope they make another one.
Well, you just said they're not gonna.
Well, I'm saying I find it discouraging that the studio head left.
Maybe she left so she could work somewhere better and have a better life.
I'm not saying she shouldn't be able to choose her job. I'm just a little bit disappointed by this implications.
Maybe wherever she's going, she's gonna make the best damn Splinter Cell game ever.
Ubisoft owns the Splinter Cell property, Nick.
That's too logical for me.
I don't think Jade Raymond owns the Splinter Cell. If anything, Tom Clancy owns it. It's like, you know, the ascendancy to like a royal throne. It goes Tom Clancy, and then in order, the people who played Jack Ryan. So I think that would be like Harrison Ford, then like freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ben Affleck, followed by Chris Pine.
Oh, yeah.
Most recently in Jack Ryan, whatever. I want to say Winter Soldier.
Jack Reacher whenever you say that.
No, Tom Cruise is in the list, but that's just because he was a close personal friend of Mr. Clancy's. But he's like the 11th in line to the Splinter Cell throne. Ding Chavez, despite being a fictional character, is actually 6th. I can't continue this.
Oh shit!
They had momentum for a while.
Oh, Super Wrath though. I don't like this guy.
I know Tom Clancy's.
Oh!
I know Tom Clancy's passed away. By the way. That's why I'm talking about the succession.
This guy though.
You fighting Conquest though?
I'm fighting Super Wrath, and he doesn't follow anybody's rules but his own.
Just use blue candle on him, Nick.
I'm trying, but the blocks are in the way. He's got all the bombs, and they go through everything, and it's not fair.
You on the Woom XL?
I'm gonna live. What?
You on the Woom XL?
Woom XL.
How many spirit hearts you got?
No spirit hearts, but I have 6 red hearts, which 4 of which have hearts in them.
Don't look at my room.
Oh my god, die! There.
Jack Ryan the Winter Soldier. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? I forget what it is. It's like Jack Ryan American Spy or something like that. I forget what it is. It's got a dumb
Disney
subtitle.
Channel original.
Disney Channel original.
Jack Ryan American Spy.
Jack Ryan was just a mild-mannered 12-year-old kid. Also, MI6's greatest weapon against the threat of... What's the global threat today? It'd probably be like ISIS or something like that.
The Foot Clan.
It's not the Foot Clan, Nick.
Well,
Foot Clan is a...
Agent Cody Banks. Who did he fight?
Paul Giamatti.
Oh, what's his organization, though? The Giamatti Clan?
He just doesn't like Paul Giamatti. He thinks he's pretentious.
Oh.
Agent Cody Banks was kind of a dick, really.
Yeah, that's like a really bad premise to go to war over.
Yeah. Agent Cody Banks don't give a shit. Frankie Muniz, man.
What the hell is Frankie Muniz's problem?
What is your problem with Frankie Muniz? Every time we bring him up, you've always got some shit to stir about Frankie Muniz.
He's got so many issues with everybody, Kate.
What do you mean he has so many issues with everybody?
He just said he wanted to fight Paul Giamatti for no reason.
No, that was a movie film for theaters, for the entertainment value of the populace, Nick.
I think it's personal. I don't think he can...
He did write it, and it is semi-autobiographical, but you gotta learn to separate...
Did you see Walter White's goddamn dad? He's obviously got this shit in his genetics.
Sorry.
He's gonna be a criminal.
Oh, okay. Walter White's goddamn dad. It took me a second to realize what you meant by that. What you mean is that he plays Bryan Cranston's son on Malcolm in the Middle.
Whatever. However you gotta spin it to make it make sense for you. Did you see what he did to that pizza that time? He threw it on the damn roof. That's disrespectful.
No, Bryan Cranston did that Frankie Muniz didn't do that.
His dad did it. So
you can't. Who are you, Jigsaw? The sins of the father passed to the son. No, you can't do that, man. He's got to live his own life. He's a different person.
I totally think Frankie Muniz is capable of throwing a pizza on the roof.
Look, if he wants to, it's his own money. If he throws like his neighbor's pizza on the roof, that makes him kind of a dick. But
I would assume it was his neighbor's pizza.
Wow, you got an axe to grind, man.
Yeah. Yeah, me and him got to duke it out at the next PAX.
NL, are there any bad Tom Cruise movies apart from Top Gun? So I haven't seen Top Gun. I'm not going to follow you down that bait, though, because I know there's a lot of people who really like Top Gun. Bad Tom Cruise movies. Tom Cruise V's. A lot of people don't like Vanilla Sky. A lot of people think it's really good.
I liked it.
I'm kind of on the positive side a little bit, I guess. A little bit up its own ass, but I still kind of like it. Bad Tom Cruise movies.
See, it's impossible. You can't think of any.
What about Oblivion? Wait.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Elysium. No, it's Oblivion.
Oh, wait.
It's
Elysium,
Oblivion.
I thought that did get bad reviews.
Yeah, but Elysium doesn't have Tom Cruise in it. It has Matt
that
Damon.
would be a problem then.
They're both like super like shiny sci-fi movies that came out that same time of year.
Yeah, I can't remember the difference between.
Oh yeah, Mission Impossible 2. That movie's real bad.
Wait, didn't he have like a sweet super bike and he like drove it all over the place though?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I remember liking it when I was like 11.
Night and Day. Okay, yeah.
Never even heard of that.
Night and Day is the one. It's like a pun. It's Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz instead of Brangelina.
What?
Soundtrack by the.
Even heard of that movie?
Night and Day, man.
The premise doesn't even sound familiar.
He's like a spy named something Night, and she's like a journalist named something Day, and then they have to team up together.
There was one with like Ben Stiller and some lady, and they like were spies or something, and they accidentally got mixed up in something, but maybe they weren't spies or I don't know. They got misidentified.
Are you thinking of Zoolander?
No, they were like going out to dinner, and then they get embroiled in this whole scheme.
I think that might be Date Night, starring Steve Carell and Tina Fey.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
You know, as far as it goes, Steve Carell is pretty Stiller-ish.
I really thought it was Ben Stiller in my head.
Fair enough.
I'm glad we sorted that out, because I was actually going to really believe it was him.
You're thinking of Tower Heist. He does get mixed up in some shit in Tower Heist, but I don't want to spoil the incredible twists and turns that
don't do
that
it.
Brett Ratner vehicle has on its side.
It's really worth watching if you haven't seen it yet.
Night and Day is almost as good as Tower Heist. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me.
Did I watch it, really?
I would expect Night and Day to be about on the same level as Tower Heist, yeah.
Is it on Netflix? Do you know? American Netflix?
Oh, let me see if this Tom Cruise.
I'm asking Chad. I'm not asking you.
This Tom Cruise joint from 2010, when I didn't even live in this freaking country, is on Netflix in a country I don't even live in.
Just let it go. It'll be okay. Curved horn. I'm as good as dead. I'm on the cathedral right now.
Same here, man.
And I have a half a heart.
All right, I have about 30. I don't think that's an exaggeration. Did you pick up the relic? Because I picked up the relic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dead.
Oh, you tried, Nick.
Actually, I thought I could have run through that one.
You made it to the cathedral. That's a start.
Yeah, that's a start. Thank you to Claydough52 for the $1 donation. Please let NL know the reason his protective custody prisoner died was because protective custody, that's hard to say for some reason, does not have an infirmity anymore since he changed the 1 to max, so he wondered when needing help. I don't know what
Right, okay, so I'll explain this to you, Nick. In Prison Architect, there's basically, it's got a pretty rudimentary system right now. Prisoners have traits when they come in, and 2 of the traits you really have to keep an eye out for. Ex-cop and snitch. Both of those traits basically mean that as soon as they enter the prison and other prisoners find out that they're an ex-cop or that they're a snitch, they're going to be targeted for death, which means they're going to be murdered. So the only way to save them, basically, is to put them in their own kind of prison. So I basically have like a prison within my prison exclusively for protective custody people that are at a high risk of being murdered. But because I'm gonna say because I'm an idiot, but let's be honest, because they're idiots. Sometimes if you don't have the permissions set just right, they'll just wander. Like, I've got them sequestered for their own good, but they'll just be like, oh, I need a snack, and they'll wander into the kitchen, and then someone stabs them, and they're like, damn you, prison architect! You didn't protect me, and I'm like, damn dog, all you had to do was do your own shit, and like, you'd get out of here alive. So mad. I also had, now I've got like 5 people in my protective custody wing, and 2 of them got in a fight, and one of them like stabbed the other one and nearly killed him. And I'm like, really? These 2 ex-cops stabbed each other? All you gotta do is freaking do your time, and then you get out of the prison. But then you start causing shit, and now I need to have like solitary confinement in my protective custody wing. It's all bullshit, man.
That sounds like a really overdramatic movie with Marky Mark in it.
That's date night.
Oh, is it? 2 ex-cops stabbed each other in prison?
That's The Other Guys, which came out the same day as date night.
The deaf policeman heard the noise and came to shoot the 2 dead boys.
Sorry, excuse me?
Thank you to YCat for the $1 donation. Hey, I'm not a Nick guy, but I just want you to know that I appreciate you.
That's nice.
I don't know what it means to be a Nick guy, but thank you very much, YCat, for your donation. And thank you for explaining that whole thing about the prison architect, because I didn't realize it was that complex, honestly.
I made it sound more complex than it actually, like, is,
well,
but...
No, but I didn't realize there were even levels like that there were people with traits that did stuff, so that's cool. I'm gonna play that game at some point, probably sooner than later.
People that are ex-cops in that game, they're just stay in your cell. Like, I really should just have them on 100% lockdown, but there's no way to have, like, meals delivered to them.
Are you just talking to them directly? Because I can't make them stay in their cell.
I know.
I'll try. Did you win yet, or are you on the
I'm on the
final
chest
area?
now.
On the chest?
Well, I will be in just a second. I'm fighting Isaac right now.
Alright, good luck. Probably don't need it if you had 30 spirit hearts, though.
I don't know if I have 30, but...
You're off the screen, though.
I'm off the screen, so I could have, 13, or I could have 100. I don't think I have 100, though.
I'm not an ex-cop, Rush Gamma.
Or like Rush Kappa.
Rush is pretty good. Thank you, Benedict Cumberbizzle, for the $5.69 donation. I have 2 witches. We're watching 2 watches. Which witch would watch which watch? I liked reading that, actually.
Yeah.
I would say which number B would watch the watch number A.
Honestly, I appreciate the wordplay, but I don't think it matters which witch watches which watch, as long as they're just watching them. I don't care. You want the left to watch?
The witch watchers.
If you want the left to watch, you can have it, witch. I'll watch the right watch.
Which watch is which watch B, actually. Novastator just subscribed. Thanks very much, man. Welcome back. Pretty sure you've been a member of the Quarry before. Glad to have you here.
An infamous member of the community.
Absolutely. Alright, it's like a whole bunch of donations here of like $1 and change, so I'm gonna read those all as one.
Do it right now, Nick. I am just killing time. Well, not killing time. Trying to survive.
Thank you very much for the $1.69 from Snooky. Thank you to Mario Shrek for the $1. Thank you very much, Novastator. And thank you, Zordon. Oh, I'm a big fan of your work, actually. Apparently, Rita's escaped again. Thank you, Francis the Mansis, for the $1.69. And thank you, NL's Mistress, for the $1.96. And then the final one here. Thank you, Joe Kinley,
Be
for
cool,
the $3.49.
I'm sorry, Joe Kinley. I talked over your donation to make a joke. After 10,000 years, I'm free! Time to conquer Earth!
Boop, 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 boop.
Zordon. Give me a team of 5 teenagers with attitude. That's really not who I would call upon. When I was like 8, that seemed like, yeah, get some 16-year-olds. They've got a handle on what's going on in the world. Now I'd be like, fuck, dude, call like the president or something. Oh,
Zordon used to watch Captain Planet, and they know how it works, and you need that group of teenagers, otherwise it's not gonna work.
Yeah, well, they were like preteens in Captain Planet, man. That's even more brazen. But I think because, Zordon is fairly weak but intelligent, he could deal with teenagers. By the way, thank you, Aquanick, for the subscription. Captain Planet was a fucking omnipotent super being, so I think he wanted to give those children some experience and was not really that concerned about, these people causing pollution, who he could probably, shut down fairly easily.
Dude, the Captain Planet was such BS. Like, he'd get splatted shit on his chest and he's just dead. And his whole premise is he fights pollution, so, like, the thing that he's fighting kills him.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't you fight? That's like, what's Superman fighting against? Fucking kryptonite, right?
He's not fighting it. He's fighting Lex Luthor, who found kryptonite. They had to make up a material to kill Superman because he's so OP.
You should just wear, like, a lead suit at all times. I mean, like...
I agree. He'd look even better. It worked for freaking Iron Man.
He's so freaking, like, strong that if you put him in a suit of lead, what would it matter? Right? It's not like it would slow him down. So why not just put him in a thick-ass suit of lead? Then when somebody's like, hey, Superman, I got some kryptonite, he'd be like, yeah, slather it on me like sunscreen, big boy. It doesn't really matter. By the way, I just punched your brain through the fucking multiverse.
Right. If you were Superman, would you, like, fly into the sun just to see what it did?
If I was Superman, I'd probably just, like, retire.
Well, actually, I'd want to see, like, what are the limits of my skin.
Would you?
I would, like, fly into the sun.
This would be the news headline if you were Superman. Superman died tragically yesterday, flying into the sun. What a fucking idiot. Could have saved millions of lives if he just didn't recklessly risk his life testing his own bounds. Well, looks like the universe is about to be taken over by Lex Luthor. Thanks a lot, Superman. We're all slaves now.
His powers? He can do anything. He can
Superman,
fly. He can reverse the speed of sound by going backwards and going back in time.
Thinking himself immortal, Superman shot himself in the head, causing him to die today. Turns out he wasn't.
He can stop bullets. No. Have you seen him do that?
I don't want you to be super. I want a more responsible Superman than you, Nick.
Superman versus Tower Heist? Depends which one, but I actually like the Superman movies mostly, except for the one where he pulls the S off his chest and turns into like a weird sticky substance.
Oh, yeah.
Traps the people in it because that's just what he does now. What a bullshit way out of the narrative.
Clark Kent, there was a real gent. He would not be caught shooting around in no jungle escape.
I like this one. Tomo's Bad Kitties says, and if Superman died, Lex Luthor would stop being bad.
What, because, like, history is written by the winners or some philosophical bullshit like that?
Because he wouldn't have anything to be upset about anymore. He'd just be like, all right, well, I'm good now.
What's he gonna do, just get a job as, like, a data entry person? He's fucking Lex Luthor.
He would retire in his mansion made out of diamonds or whatever. Doesn't care. Thank you very much to Myself717 for the $3 donation. Hey, can you tell NL to put his Prison Architect save available to play or put on Steam Workshop or something? Please, I want to play his prison.
Oh, yeah, I should do that. I'm not gonna say that I will, but it's on my radar now.
And other things are on his radar are putting the banner on his Twitch channel that I gave him 6 months ago.
Hey, man. People give me little odd jobs to do. They can't be mad when I don't do them.
I'm kidding. It's fine.
Anyway.
I just wanted to not see the little Twitch logo when I went to your channel, that's all.
I won my run, though.
Congrats.
It's easy. Sort of.
You win Isaac a lot.
I only got one guppy item. It's kind of bullshit. But we'll be back in 3 minutes to play some Goofball Goals.
Love that game.
Talk to you soon.
Stick around. It's good. Shark Boy, apparently. I'll be the Shark Boy to your Lava Girl. How do you feel about that? I'll be Superman and fly into the sun. How do you feel about that? I'll be Bill Murray's three-legged dog. How do you feel about that? I'll be a surfer named Murray. How do you feel about that? Make you a peanut butter and banana sandwich. How do you feel about that? Shark Boys. What is going on? I like that one. Guys, help. I didn't get ads. You don't always get ads. Oh, there's also a mini kappa there. Yeah, ads are regional. They don't always go out. No worries. I don't know what's going on, but I'm crying. I mean, I'm here to provide you with entertainment. Sometimes I do weird things, and I think it's funny. So I hope you find it funny as well. I'm not doing any drugs, though, unless you count caffeine, which I guess is a drug. But, you know, I'm not doing it in excess. All right. How do you feel about that? Excuse me? Oh, it's the last one, actually. Really?
Oh, I forgot to unmute myself, but we're back. It was like nothing but a G thing, but with only one person there.
Unless you're on my side of the stream, because then you got some exclusive Northernlion
Oh,
commentary.
really?
Yeah.
Market the crap out of that crap.
Yeah, every stream I get like 13 seconds of exclusive Northernlion commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Lion Terry, I call it. I don't call it that. Already less than a week until my grades go down. Yeah, basically a week until the internet as we know it explodes and all of the things that we do will all be rebirth.
Because Call of Duty comes out.
Yep. Yeah, we'll all be playing Rebirth because Call of Duty
So
comes out and we
fucking
want to stay
excited.
away from it.
This is advanced warfighting. We've had Black Ops. We've had modern warfare. We've had the whole fucking world at war. But this warfare just got advanced, my friend. Those old school tactics you thought would carry you through from the future into the hereafter? No, sir. You're going to have to invent ingenious new methods of which to wage war in this advanced new frontier.
Would you say that it's like combat evolved? It's like combat on a new level?
No, I wouldn't say it's combat evolved.
Oh.
It's advanced fucking warfare.
I want to find out what happens.
Warframe.
Advanced war face.
Advanced
war face.
War Thunder comes out
Advanced Warframe.
on Tuesday, November 4th. And you know what? By the time it comes out, Wednesday, November 5th, they're just going to drop Advanced from the title. Because it's going to change the landscape so much that it's just going to become warfare from now on.
That'll be the new standard.
Exactly.
I really want to find out what happened to the dude with his arm stuck in that plane.
That is the most advanced shit that you're going to see in the first level, and it only goes up from there.
There's swarms of sentry drones that look kind of like those creepy things from Gears of War.
This guy thinks that's as advanced as the warfare gets.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never been to that part of my life.
You're in for a surprise. Your preconceived notions. Oh no, my friend. They're going to look positively traditional, quaint, artisanal, pastoral, antiquated, dare I even say, extinct.
Ooh.
All right, I'm going to load up Goofball Goals.
Sounds good.
AKA goofball.exe. Oh, this game's big. You can... Oh, you're right. This is where I have to prove that I can shrink it to the proper size.
You gotta prove you can shrink it.
I was in the pool!
Prove to me you can shrink it.
That's a Seinfeld reference.
Shrinky dink. Right?
Shrinky the dinky dink, shrinky the dinky doo.
I love you.
Boop. You like that, huh?
I
All
do.
right, let's see how well I did here.
Let me know when I can add you to my chum list.
Isn't it chap list?
Chum, chap, same thing.
Oh, it's looking all right. Oh, just some slight black bars on the side, but I think it's pretty good. All right, now face down here so it doesn't cover the timer. Let's do this, Nick.
Okay.
I guess I gotta sign on first.
You do.
All right, you're on my chat list, buddy.
Can you invite me? Because I actually can't get in.
No, I cannot. Is it because somebody took your username, probably?
I think so.
But just tell me what you're going to use. That's fine by me.
All right, let's call myself Donkey with an H.
It's a donkey.
Yeah.
I've added you.
Okay, thank you. I wish people didn't take my names, because I like my name.
Oh,
all right, we're in the game.
All right, let's do this.
I wish you luck this time.
Yeah, I could have done worse.
Oh, we even have robust walls going. That's good news.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, nice kick.
You like that back kick?
I do. We also have a substantial amount of players today.
Oh, what's up with that?
Some of the settings must have gotten a little messed up.
Look, I never touched the default settings, so these might be the default settings.
Yeah, they probably are. I turned them down to 4 personally.
Just to make sure your PC could run it.
Yeah, to make sure my PC run it, and also because there's too many damn guys everywhere.
Oh, not the kind of velocity I was hoping.
Good moves there, buddy. Good moves.
Look at this incredible defense he's got on display here. Oh! Do you see this tackle?
Oh, the D is strong with this one.
You're telling me? Oh, yeah. Okay, then you do the hustle, and then it's a fast break.
That's the hustle.
No.
That's not a fast break unless you mean you break your shin.
Do the shuffle.
Nice.
No, yeah, you've been stopped, my friend.
Mein Freund.
Excuse me, maybe you can stop being such a dirty player. Okay, that's the best pass we've ever made.
That actually helps me out substantially, thank you.
That's what you think. I'm just gonna clear it, though. Oh, no!
Clear it, then. Oh.
Oh, it's a handball.
That's bad kitties, though.
Oh, look at that, Nick. Thanks for your help. Basically, got a set piece here.
After this game, I gotta remember to change my game title. I forgot.
Oh, no!
I kind of want to play FIFA now after playing this. Would you ever be down to play FIFA with me?
Yeah, dude, I really, like, unironically like the FIFA series.
I kind of want to try it and see if I'm okay at it. I mean, I like soccer a little bit.
I want you to know, I think you already know this, FIFA's not very much like Goofball Goals.
I know.
There's very little of that happening.
Oh, I am aware. They're actually pretty good at what they do, like, very good, actually.
Yeah, it's like one of the few EA Sports games this year that actually delivered. That, and apparently Madden's pretty good, but I was very, very disappointed to see that NHL is apparently real bad this year.
I didn't read up about Madden at all.
Oh! Broke through the defense.
That was tough. Alright, let's...
I heard the PC version of FIFA is shit. Okay. Yeah. It's alright, we'll get it for Xbox One.
Where are you going with this?
I'm
you're gonna beat me to death in the...
I was just gonna dribble it, mate. Oh, you thought I was gonna fall down. You set me up perfectly.
No. You are not allowed to do that kind of maneuvers around my players. Get out of here. I'm running out of goalies.
Ah!
Oh, no. This is a disaster. I can't manipulate the ball very well here.
Oh, that's good enough,
Get
man.
it out.
That's good enough. Oh, there's no time limit.
Oh, Jesus.
So I don't even know what it is.
First to score wins.
Oh, okay.
We'll just make that our house rule for the moment, and then we'll fix it on the next game.
Yeah.
I thought 10 minutes was a good amount of time.
10 minutes seemed fine by me. Every game ended like 2-0 or 1-0. Dark Souls has really changed.
Reset the goalies.
Dude, you don't need to play this like foosball, man. You don't need a goalie.
I don't know, man. The positioning matters a lot because everybody's so slow to react. But there's so many people on this one, it's like you don't get caught much with your pants down, unfortunately.
I like it. It seems like we're playing a much more positional game.
That's what I'm saying. The strategy's here now. I was saying I wanted to show off some of my moves last time, but I just didn't get a chance.
Still, you know, look, I'm not #1 on the depth chart here. I'm just in.
Not bad.
I'm just in because Robinho is injured today.
Whoa! My camera's on the wrong dude. No, Get out of
Yes!
there. I couldn't.
You blew it in the last... Oh, no, maybe you didn't. Get up, Rock.
Turn around, man. This is your chance.
Oh, you fucking blew it.
Terrible shot.
Tron funkin' blow. Oh, great pass.
John, actually.
Oh, how are we gonna deal with this bucket of syrup? No!
Thank you very much to Chumless69 for the donation, $5.69. Hey guys, big fan of the NLSS here, and you have a question that unfortunately I don't like to address, but I appreciate the donation very much.
Nick, I'm gonna get you, man.
This is a surprising twist and turn-filled game. Oh, geez. Where am I gonna go with this? You're gonna beat me over there.
I don't know, I made a 90-degree turn by accident.
Yeah, you sure did. Oh god, I'm without goalie.
Oh, well done.
Oh, that was great. Get behind it. Get behind me, Satan.
I'm not using any goalies, by the way.
I've noticed.
It's not necessary in this line of work.
More like a line of twerk. What? Oh, I was so close.
Get! Okay, I'm gonna call that as a Scum level tactic.
All my dudes are seizuring on the ground.
Yeah, just putting your bodies on the ground so I can't kick the ball through. It's not really allowed under FIFA rules, but, you know, I'll allow it because I'm a nice guy.
You made a literal man wall.
Here we go. We got this guy standing by the net. It's beginning to feel reminiscent of chess. Oddly not wrong.
It's surprisingly strategic, I'm gonna say. Oh no.
Okay, this is your time. Oh, you Benny Hill motherfucker just fucking blew it.
What's your opinion of Face Off and Nicolas Cage and John Travolta? I feel like we've talked about that before, but I like it.
Face Off's good, man.
Especially the part where he gets the golden gun. He's like, no more drugs for this man.
I don't remember that part. Oh,
part's so
excuse me,
good.
where's the referee? That was a foul
Trying
and
to
a half.
piggyback you, man.
Oh, don't do the
I'm
downward
gonna
facing
breakdance. I'm gonna
dog
Eddie
here.
Gordo. I'm gonna carve out your Eddie Gord. Oh.
Man, no time limit. Good idea. Oh, yeah.
Well, it was an accident.
Neeper Lingling. I recognize the name and I don't think I've ever pronounced it properly, but thank you very much for the subscription.
Meep, meep.
This goal's for you, Neeper.
Meep, meep.
Having a little
Go.
trouble. All right, here we go. We're gonna bounce it off the back wall.
Don't get it back there.
There, this is fine.
Instant death if you push it back behind the goal.
Now, well, if you just let me actually kick it, it wouldn't be such an issue. But see, you get in the way and stop the momentum.
I don't want it behind the goal.
Then freaking let me kick it away from behind the goal.
You're trying to kick it behind the goal.
No, I'm trying to kick it away. I don't have that much precision in my actual attack. I just don't want you blocked it in here. You surrounded it with a mess of human bodies. Just a
Neeper Lingling has just subscribed. Thank you very much and welcome to the quarry.
It's just a web of flesh here.
I thought it was pronounced Meeper, like what the Roadrunner does, but I did not see it in writing before.
Tell you what.
Let's get some cutie faces, please.
Go ahead, my friend.
Go.
Get it out of there.
Go away.
Stop
I'm doing frog stance.
Stop doing
now.
the froggy dance on top of it.
Oh, now he's just blowing the other guy, I guess. I can't control what they like or what they're into.
All right, I'm waiting.
No, now they're both leaving, I guess.
Oh my god.
I'm actually trying to do this, and it's still not working out.
Nick, you just broke
That was a kick, huh?
You broke our robust walls.
They're not so robust after all, it turns out.
Oh my god. Come on, dude. Oh, Jesus. There you go.
Take the wheel.
Dude.
Now it's stuck under a piece of rock. We're screwed.
If you just let me do it, I would have done it.
You think you can get that rock off of there?
Well, I think I could have before your nonsense happened. Nathan Noodle.
My dudes are just dead now.
Thank you for the subscription, Nathan Noodle. All right, well, I'm gonna have to hit this one with my wrong foot, so you know, keep that in mind.
Wake up, Frogman. You can do this. They really don't do well with Rubble.
Look,
let's just add more people to the problem then.
most football players don't deal with Rubble on a regular basis. Oh!
Barney Rubble is a wild card.
Please wake up.
Also, Jerry was a race car driver.
Yeah, he drove so GB fast.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Again, comedians in Cars with Coffee. He's a race car driver, sort of. All right, I think we're just gonna like
save the life of my man.
I think we're just gonna go to like the main menu here.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine too.
Nick, we have to have a gentleman's agreement that once the first person to touch the ball in the corner gets possession, because we gum it up in the corner and cause all sorts of issues for ourselves here.
Okay, I'll agree to that if you want to. Thank you, Diehard Ons. I don't know how to say that.
On VHS.
On VHS. So there was an underscore and then there wasn't. And so anyway, thank you very much for the subscription and welcome to the quarry. Let's get some more beauty faces. And thank you to Mr. Green Yeti for the donation, 1069. Another NLSS I managed to catch live. When is the exact schedule for it so I don't miss it again? We've got whenisnlss.com and you can actually see it adjusted for time zone, so it's real handy. But thank you very much for the donation. Very generous of you.
Watch last game. No, thank you.
So you're going to set the timeout to 10.
Yes.
And the team size probably to something lower than
what the team size is fine, man.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think it's excessive.
Well, you only control like one person at a time anyway.
Yeah, but there's a pile of them. You never get a clear kick.
I think I like it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. I like it like that.
All right, let me join them.
Oh, I'd like you to. Yes, thank you. Oh, here we go.
Freaking breakaways. Why don't you kick it, man?
I was controlling the other person. I was just getting him set up for a through ball.
It does look that way, actually, yeah.
Oh, we broke it through! The defense is in tatters! Robinho to Rodinho!
Oh, this is it. Kick it! Kind of kicked it.
Oh, he's broken through again!
Thank you very much for the $6.90 from Double Taco. You guys have gone on record as chili fans, but how spicy do you like your chili? My go-to hot pepper when making a batch is habaneros, personally. I don't know if I go that hot, actually. I don't like it super spicy, but I also wouldn't dislike it if it was, probably.
Cooking chili for one? I also am on the habanero crowd.
Okay.
But Kate doesn't like spicy food as much as I do, so usually we just put some jalapenos in it. And it gets a little spicy, but it's mild as far as like the chili standard goes.
The chili standard.
But, you know, mild chili is still a good chili. I made chili this weekend.
That's your Photoshop challenge for today is draw a medieval style chili standard.
It would just be a bean on a red background.
On a flag, yeah.
Okay, I've got it. Don't worry.
I'm not coming in.
I got it.
Gentleman's agreement. Thank you, myself717, for the $1 donation with the question, why can't we donate to NL? He doesn't like donations, but I appreciate them.
Feel comfortable taking donations, but if I need
That's
to
his choice.
If I need to one day, I am happy to know that you guys are here for me. Not trying to say that anybody who takes donations is a scumbag, but yeah, I don't. I'm hitting the walk backwards button. Is the walk backwards button actually the most effective way to walk forwards?
It sounds like it. Am I supposed to be in the corner right now, or what?
I don't know. It's up to you.
You said gentleman's agreement, so I was staying back, and then you didn't do it.
Oh, I was walking the other guy away. All right, here we go.
Also, if you do want to donate to NL, feel free to donate to Kate. I mean, it kind of goes through proximity-wise that way.
It's sort of.
Sort of.
Not really, but yeah. Dude, this. Oh, okay, the slow walk doesn't work unless your legs are in like exactly the right position.
Okay, this is taking a long time, man.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm breaking up the frenetic pace of Goofball Goals.
It can be fast-paced, man, if you know how to do it. Look at what we've got going on right now.
Damn, baby, I can't do it that fast, but I know someone who can. Nick.
I totally pointed the guy in the other direction. Where is he going?
Oh, game lagged.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Probably because we have like 11 people. Get up. Get up. You gotta Beckham this corner kick, man.
Bend it. Bend it.
Oh, I'd be happy if he just stopped bending his fucking knees so much.
Bend.
Oh!
Holy.
Oh! He bent it!
He really did bend it.
Did you see? It actually did get like a little bit of a curve in the air.
He almost broke it, actually. Bent it so hard.
Oh my god.
These idiots.
Shift to sprint. Oh, you can do it.
This is not happening for you, I promise you.
For the smash, Oscar! Hulk!
Shit.
This guy. He's botched it! Shuffle!
It's totally open!
Just do the shuffle! Oh!
Oh, you're just gonna do a backflip instead. Clear it! Turn it around, kick him in the balls if you have to, just get it out.
Oh, no team can stand up to this kind of pressure forever, Martin.
Yeah, that was completely luck.
Oh,
okay, I'll take it.
Fucker. You dirty fucker.
I didn't do anything.
Not you, I'm talking about my teammate.
Oh. What are you lifting your arm up?
Oh, bull!
Knock him away with your leg.
I'm gonna have to pull like my center back here.
See that sweet dribbling I just did?
The only dribbling you're gonna do is on your bib, you little baby.
Wow.
I'm gonna mercy kill this old man.
That is rude. Kenny, stop it!
No.
Go!
Oh, man. Alright. You got me there.
First goal of the day.
Maybe the only goal of the day.
Let's see. 5 minutes. We're at halftime right now. They do that in soccer, right? Football?
Yeah, they do halftime, Nick. They do it when the time's at half.
Good pass.
Thanks, man. I passed it to myself.
Don't go in the corner, please. All right, I can deal with that.
I'm doing the bicycle kick block here. You don't even understand, man. Oh, come on. Why even try when you just know I'm going to smack it away from you?
Just head it.
Oh, he nailed it. That was the second best kick I've ever done. Oh, there we go.
Leggy.
I seem to end up in a much better position after that. Oh, never mind. Good through ball there, Nick.
I had to do it. Left me little choice. He's putting up a good try. He's doing his best. Oh my god, no. Turn around!
Oh. No, wait. Okay, it's in the corner.
It's all you.
It's in the corner.
I do have a right to set up my D, though.
Yeah, take your time to set up your D.
Okay, my D sucks.
Yeah, you're telling me. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a second to try to kick this bad boy out. It's like really wedged up in there.
It is terrible.
Oh. Oh,
you got it all jammed up.
No, I don't think I made it worse. I think you just gotta take a couple cracks at it here. That was close.
He's just jackhammering that wall.
He just had to do some push-ups.
Get that vascularity going in the arms.
He's got the NO explode.
Why don't you explode on me, man? Kick this thing out of the corner. You broke the wall.
Oh my god. Just get up. This is like me in university. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got an idea. Fuck your wall. I'm just gonna...
Oh, this is how you kill your dudes.
I think
Don't get them trapped under this.
There are fates worse than death, Nick.
Well, it's like, I don't know if they're actually alive or dead. They might be in a coma because they get stuck under some rubble.
Nick.
I'm going to start kicking you soon.
Please do. Save me from myself. There should really be like a ball reset button.
I agree. I gotta find some info on this developer.
Maybe you gotta find info?
No, I said some info on this developer and maybe get him on Skype and see if we could like sort out a reset button.
You be a nympho, I'll be a nympho.
What are you doing?
Dude, I can't get behind it, so I'm just trying to hit it at all.
Well, I'm sure adding a second person will help.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're not touching this ball. You can touch these balls.
Oh, this guy's dead. Forget about him. Let's get another person in the mix. These walls are so robust.
Well, this is one way to run out the clock. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Okay, don't touch it. We're not out of the woods yet, people.
I mean, do touch it, just like not into the corner. Oh, stopped with the back of my heel.
Sweet moves. WarioWare.
I think those are smooth. Smooth moves X lax. The laxative that dances. I like your little birdie flap there. This is my wheelhouse right here.
That's the sound he made.
No, no. Oh, please, just let me get up.
No, it's all good. I got my hand caught in a tiny piece of wood, so I'm pretty sure you just got this one.
Whoa, that was really bad. All right.
You got this one, Nick.
Exact other corner.
I hate you so much, by the way.
You know I didn't do it on purpose. One of my guys died.
There you go. That's how you push it out of the corner, like just like that.
Trapped humping this piece of rubble forever.
What are you doing? Get out of there, team! You know what? It's because there's only like 30 seconds left.
Yeah, you have it set that they all converge on the ball in the last 20 seconds.
Oh, this should be good.
I had this set from the start one time when I was playing it, and it's just ridiculous. It's just a dog pile.
All right, congrats, Nick. Congrats.
Thank you.
It was a good goal.
Well thought.
Your team's got some good stuff going on there. I like it.
Hey, Nick, can you mess with the ball size and stuff next round? Well, that's up to Ryan if he wants to do that. You might want to change the AI run to ball to never. Although I guess does it really matter in the last 20 seconds?
Yeah, rarely. Sure, the ball's going to be like double the size now.
Do you want less people?
Just so it lags less, I guess.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's a bigger ball.
That is a big old ball.
I hope it's not like more massive.
I think it is actually. Doesn't seem like it went as far.
Nick, you can't judge it based on my kicks.
Oh, no?
I've never kicked the ball harder than like 1 meter per second.
Okay.
Oh
my god, dude, come on!
Oh!
Turn around!
I see your sneak tactic now. Put the ball on big so that it's harder to score with it.
What? There's no tactic involved. I just want to try a big ball.
Go ahead, make my day.
I'm trying to move, like, there we... Oh my god.
Fuck this, I'm
You're just
going.
waiting for me to score on myself, right?
I'm going for it now. Well, I was adhering to our gentleman's agreement.
Oh, I didn't think that counted as corner.
Wow.
Alright, good kick. That guy's getting a promotion.
I want to fire your midfielder, though.
Yeah, he's really
So I think he might be drunk, honestly.
Not the other guys, though. Oh, nice shuffles.
So I was thinking just slightly change the trajectory, and that'll probably
Yep.
fuck up the other person enough.
It was almost like a sidle.
It was the best dribbling skill we've ever seen.
Ooh. There's dangerous potential on these guys.
Word on the street is Nick's already got plenty of experience with big balls.
Whoa.
Get up. Oh
I don't like where this is going. I gotta get this out of this corner.
Why do they always
no.
breakdance?
They only will stand up from on their belly, I think. I'm just letting you get this.
All right.
It's your prerogative now.
Glad to hear that. Just gotta take a second.
Thank you to Novice for the $1.69 donation. Nick and NL, what is the meta for omelet toppings or fillings? Also, NL, can we expect a Civ Beyond Earth series?
No. But I may play some.
As far as omelet toppings, mushrooms, cheese, peppers, all good.
Correct. Except mushrooms. I boxed you out!
You really did. Oh no. Freaking collapsed on himself like a dying star.
There you go. Yeah, just a little whirly bird technique there. Haven't seen that since El Clasico.
The whirly bird has landed. The whirly bird has landed.